Hello, everyone. Today's mystery.
In gardens I'm prized,
Yet fragile as can be.
a delicate throne for royalty,
I bloom in spring.
but soon decline.
My beauty's fleeting.
Her moment divine.
Let's unlock this mystery. In gardens I'm prized.
Yeah, and gardens I'm prized definitely gives us something to think about, right? It implies something that's valued and sought after in gardens.
Right.
And fragile as can be suggests it's delicate, easily damaged. That makes me think of something natural, maybe a plant.
Okay, and a delicate throne for royalty. Now that's interesting. It must be something small and delicate, but also holds something precious.
Yeah, I bloom in spring, but soon decline.
Oh, yeah.
Tells us it has a short lifespan, likely appearing in spring and fading quickly. This further reinforces the idea of a flower.
Right. My beauty's fleeting. A moment divine emphasizes its beauty and how quickly it disappears.
Putting it all together, something prized in gardens, fragile, provides a throne for something royal, blooms in spring and fades quickly.
It's gotta be.
And must be a petal.
The answer is petal.
There you go. Petals are the delicate, often colorful parts of a flower that attract pollinators.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay, ready for the riddle?
Hit me.
In twilight's hush, where shadows play,
A fleeting form in silence stays.
it's born of night, yet shines so bright.
A wondrous thing, both fragile and light.
Okay, so let's unlock this mystery.
All right, let's break it down.
I think the first line, twilight's hush, where shadows play, is a real clue, right? Like it's setting the scene, giving us the time of day.
Yeah, it's definitely pointing us towards dusk or nighttime when things get a little spooky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then a fleeting form in silence stays.
Yeah.
It's like a quick flash, glimpse of something.
And silent, that's important. Whatever this is, it moves quietly, doesn't make a sound.
And then it gets even more interesting. Born of night, yet shines so bright. What shines in the night? Tough one.
Well, it has to be something that creates its own light,
That's
right?
bioluminescence, like some kind of creature that glows.
Right, bioluminescence, gotta be.
And the last line really nails it, I think. A wondrous thing, both fragile and light. It's like a little piece of magic, something delicate and beautiful.
Yeah, it's like capturing a moment of wonder. Ephemeral, like you said.
Putting it all together, the time of day, the silence, the light, and the delicate nature. What could it be?
I think we've got it.
The answer is firefly.
There you go. A tiny creature that uses bioluminescence to create its own light. Amazing, right?
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
I'm often found in places high.
Where stories of the past come alive.
I'm not a canvas,
Nor a work of art.
but within me, a secret lies within every part.
Okay, let's unlock this mystery, shall we? I'm often found in places high. Could suggest somewhere elevated.
Yeah. Yeah, like a mountain or a tall building.
That's what I was thinking. But then it says,
Where stories of the past come alive.
right, so maybe not a mountaintop.
No, it points towards places that house historical artifacts, records,
It's like museums and archives.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're thinking museums, archives, and then it says,
I'm not a canvas.
nor a work of art.
So that eliminates paintings and sculptures.
Definitely. But then there's this clue. A secret lies within every part.
Suggesting it contains information or a message.
Okay, so let's put it all together. Something found in places high, connected to history, containing secrets, but not a traditional artwork.
Yeah. What could it be?
Well, when you put it like that.
The answer is, yeah. There you go. A picture can be found in high places like museums and archives, preserving stories of the past.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
I'm often found in a place of rest.
A haven for dreams and sometimes unrest.
In the morning, I'm shed, but come night.
I return, soft and gentle, a pure delight.
Let's unlock this mystery.
A place of rest. Could be lots of things, right?
Yeah, it could be
A bed.
a bed.
Yeah.
Or a couch even.
Maybe even like a hammock.
Right, but it says a haven for dreams. That kind of narrows it down.
True, yeah. Dreams, you usually have those when you're asleep.
Makes sense.
In bed.
And it's shed in the morning, but back at night. That's gotta be something you like take off and put back on.
Yeah, you're right.
And then soft and gentle, pure delight. That's gotta be something comfy.
Okay, so putting it all together, place of rest, haven for dreams, take it off in the morning, put it back on at night. Soft and gentle.
The answer is sheet.
There you go. A sheet is something you use on a bed, and that's a place of rest where you drink. Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
I'm a place where many find their nest.
Where stories are kept and memories rest.
I hold the past, but not the present too.
Yet I'm always near, yet far from you.
Let's unlock this mystery.
Okay, so a place where many find their nest. Where many things are kept. But it also sounds like somewhere that feels kind of like safe and familiar.
Right, yeah, and like connecting that to the next part, stories are kept and memories rest. That gives me a sense of a place that is focused on the past. You know what I mean? Like preserving it.
Yeah, I see that. And then we get this clue. I hold the past, but not the present, too. Like it exists outside of time, in a way.
Exactly. That really narrows it down. And then the last clue, always near yet far from you, implies that it's accessible, but perhaps not part of our, daily lives.
Putting it all together. Safe, houses many things, preserves stories and memories, exists outside of time, but is still accessible.
The answer is a museum.
There you go. A museum is a place where history is preserved and displayed, but it doesn't, actively participate in the present. Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
I'm often poured, but never held tight.
My temperature's hot, yet I'm always right.
In the morning, I'm a favorite delight.
But by evening, I'm no longer in sight.
Let's unlock this mystery.
Okay, so often poured, but never held tight. What do you think?
Often poured makes me think it has to be some sort of liquid, but not something that you grip.
Right. Okay, and it's usually served hot, but the riddle says it's always right.
Yeah, could be a play on words there.
Yeah, like it's the correct choice or a good choice.
Exactly.
Okay, and then the next clue, a favorite delight in the morning. Definitely sounds like a breakfast beverage to me.
Yeah, I think so too. Coffee, maybe?
Ooh, possibly, but, coffee can be enjoyed throughout the day.
That's true. And the clue says it's no longer in sight by evening.
Yeah.
So that implies something with a shorter window of popularity.
Okay, so we need something that's hot, a poured drink, usually enjoyed in the morning, but less common later in the day. This is tricky. What else could it be?
Well, think about beverages with a strong morning association. Something that's part of a routine, but kind of fades as the day goes on.
Wait a minute. Tea. Tea is often poured hot, and you don't really hold it tightly. Plus, it's really popular at breakfast, but not so much in the evening.
And always right could refer to like the perfect cup of tea.
That's it. The answer is TEA.
There you go. A hot beverage enjoyed primarily in the morning.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
In twisted forms, I'm found.
Yet never twisted still.
A humble host for flavors to fulfill.
I hold the key to many a brew.
But in my shape, I'm not what I do.
Let's unlock this mystery. Okay, so in twisted forms I'm found. What could that be?
Well, it makes me think of something that's kind of flexible, like maybe clay or wire.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
But it could also be like something with lots of different designs, right?
True. But then it says, yet never twisted still. So that means it's not permanently, bent out of shape.
Right. It goes back to how it was. So that makes me think it's more like a designed object, not just some raw material.
Definitely. Okay, what about this? A humble host for flavors to fulfill.
Food or drink for sure.
Yeah, some kind of container. But it's not the main ingredient itself.
Right. And then I hold the key to many a brew. So thinking about drinks again. Sounds like it's important for making them.
Yeah, like a tool for stirring or mixing or something.
Okay, and the last part. In my shape, I'm not what I do. That's a tricky one.
So maybe you can't tell what it does just by looking at it. Its shape is misleading.
Interesting. So let's put it all together. Something that comes in lots of forms, goes back to its original shape, holds flavors important for drinks, and has a shape that doesn't give away its purpose.
A spoon. It has to be a spoon.
The answer is spoon.
There you go. A spoon can be found in many forms, but it always goes back to its normal shape. It can hold flavors, but you wouldn't know that by looking at it. And it's key for making tons of drink.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
A curious thing with a head so fine,
Never weighs itself.
yet holds weight divine,
It's not alive.
but always on the mind.
What am I?
Oh, so elusive in time.
Let's unlock this mystery. Where do we even begin with this one?
Well, that first line, a curious thing with a head so fine, it's describing something small and delicate, right?
Yeah, almost like it's top heavy. Like the top part is really important.
Exactly. And then never weighs itself, yet holds weight divine. That's a bit of a contradiction, don't you think?
It is. It's like it's a container for something. But what could be so important that it's divine?
Well, divine makes me think of something precious or sacred, like it's holding something really valuable.
Okay, so we've got this small, delicate thing that holds something important. But then it says it's not alive, but always on the mind.
So it's definitely an object then. But it must be something we use all the time or think about a lot, right?
Yeah, something that's really ingrained in our lives. Hmm. And then there's that last line. What am I, oh, so elusive in time?
That's where it gets really tricky. What could be elusive in time? Maybe something that changes over time.
Or maybe something whose purpose has evolved throughout history. Something that we use differently now than we did in the past.
I think you're onto something. I think I might have it.
Oh, really? I'm still drawing a blank.
What about a bottle?
A bottle. Wait, I think you're right.
A bottle often has a narrow neck, that head so fine, and it can hold liquids, which could be seen as a weight divine, depending on what's inside.
And it's definitely not alive. But we use bottles for so many things. They're constantly on our minds, whether it's for drinks, medicine, or even just decoration.
Exactly. And the contents and purpose of a bottle can definitely change over time, making it elusive in time.
Yeah.
Think about all the different things people have used bottles for throughout history.
Wow, you cracked the code. The answer is a bottle.
There you go.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
In the morning.
I'm formed with care.
By noon.
I'm worn, but still I'm fair.
By night.
I'm polished, but never held tight.
What am I?
Let's unlock this mystery. Formed with care in the morning. Sounds like some kind of creation process, right?
Yeah, it definitely makes you think of something being carefully crafted or made.
And then by noon, it's being worn.
Mm.
So it's got to be something you use or display, maybe.
Makes sense. Like part of an outfit or an accessory, perhaps.
Okay, but then at night, it's polished, but never held tight.
That's interesting.
It's like something valuable that you'd store away carefully, not just toss aside.
Putting it all together.
I think I got it.
The answer is jewel.
There you go.
Yeah.
A jewel is formed carefully in the morning, like when it's mined or created. Then it's worn throughout the day, in jewelry and stuff.
And then at night, it gets polished up and put away safely.
Exactly.
Never held too tightly, though.
Nope. Got to keep those jewels safe.
Mm.
Ready for the next one?
Bring it on.
Okay, here we go. For the next puzzle.
In hollowed halls, I'm often found.
Where laughter echoes all around.
A master of disguise, I change my face.
To bring joy to each and every place.
Let's unlock this mystery.
Okay, so in hollowed halls,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think that could be referring to?
Well, hollowed halls makes me think of like a theater.
Oh, yeah, or maybe like an auditorium, something like that.
Right, somewhere with a large open space. And then the next part, where laughter echoes all around.
Yeah, that definitely points to a place associated with like entertainment, right? Somewhere people are having fun.
Exactly. And then this next clue, a master of disguise, I change my face.
That suggests something transformative.
Yeah, something that can take on different appearances.
Right, like it has many different faces.
Okay, so we've got some kind of object or thing that can transform or change its appearance and is found in large open spaces for entertainment. And then the last clue, to bring joy to each and every place.
Yeah, I think that just reinforces the idea of entertainment and performance. Right, okay, so putting it all together, what do you think?
I think the answer is a mask.
The answer is mask.
There you go. Masks are often used in theaters, which are known for their hollowed halls and bring joy to audiences through various performances.
Thank you for listening.